Alright, this is a battery that Will Pros suggested. He does a whole lot of reviews on just about anything solar, and he's got a great backstory and stuff. So I won't do him any disservice by trying to go through it, but it's a watt cycle 12 volt 100 amp hour battery, and when I bought it, it was, let me see here, where is my order info, order details, here we go. All right, when I bought it, I bought two of them, and it came after tax, it came to $426.67 or $426.77. So it's just a little bit more. I don't know if you all can see that, but just after tax, a little bit more than $200 per battery. And that's for 100 amp hour, 200 amp hour watt cycle batteries. We'll go ahead and unbox this real quick and let you see what's in here. Let's see. I don't do like the unboxing thing typically on here, so I really don't have a setup for it, but I kind of thought it was neat. I already unboxed one and put it on the charger so that I would have it for later. Man, they make these all the way up to 400 amp hours. That's crazy. It's a lot of juice. All right, in the box and stuff. Nice little handle. Man, it's not too heavy at all. It's not bad. But I might have to put two of these in the RV over there. Alright. Nice little silica packets. 12 volt, 100 amp hour. Here's the little model number there on the side. They give you two sets of terminals. Nice. And I've got a little project that we'll be rehabbing for our power. This is more of like an infrastructure video for the ranch, but we're going to rehab some power here on the ranch where we've been using lead acid batteries. Actually, let me go ahead and show you all the warts. As you can see, I got two little tiny like anemic folding panels here. I need to put up some regular mounted panels, but see, it's a little before 11, right? What time is it now? This is early December and it's 10:37, and this is where the sun is right now. It's kind of blocked a little bit here by the 5-ton. I'm going to move that steel. I've got a place for that, a rack, not Iraq, but a rack, and I'll move the 5-ton somewhere so it's not right here, like in the middle of, you know, all of this maybe. So there's that. Yeah, I'll move that. I've got these shades up here. These shades provide, well, shade, but I don't want to have anything that's going to be obscured too much by the shades so that it gets sun. But it looks like these shades aren't really messing with the I don't always get a chance to or remember to look out here, you know, to see how the shades do as far as the sun goes on these panels. But it looks like the sun is kind of missed, you know, or the shades miss the sun, so the sun is able to come through and hit these little panels right here. So maybe I set up something, you know, here in this area or something, a couple of panels or whatnot. I know that in the afternoon these little poles are going to kind of shade it a little bit, and then so will that one, and Well, that one way over there probably won't shade it too much. Anyways, I'm rambling, but at least I kind of know where I can put some panels and stuff and be okay. What I wanted to show you, like I said, the warts. Check this out. This right here, this mess of wires, along with this little charger box right here, this little solar charger box, is kind of how we have power out here at the garage area of the ranch. And these things were great. I first made them a few years ago. These little boxes, I made them a few years ago because I wanted to be able to have power whenever I did events. I did a lot of events and things, and people would bring their tents and need, 110 or something ran, but they didn't need like a whole lot of power. So these little 200 and 400 watt inverters were enough. So each one of these things here were portable. I just wheel it out there on a little cart, drop it for them, and they had power for their TV or power for their cell phones or their tablets or whatever they were wanting to do displays with. It was more like a farmer's market type of small setting like that. So it's kind of neat. But these batteries are definitely showing their age. The heat takes a toll. And I'm just going to switch it over to the LiFePos, the lithium ion iron. Yeah, lithium iron phosphate. Okay. Squeeze my butt out of there. Anyways, rambling. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to fix up one of these, fix up a couple of these, and get that done. I guess I should go ahead and just disconnect everything to make it safe. I don't know how safe it's going to be. Or maybe I can take one that I'm not using, because I have a few more up there. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll take one that I'm not using up there. Okay. Plug it up. Maybe rehab it or something. And then switch it out with one of these. Let's see. I think that battery will fit into this. I don't know how big that inverter is. I've got another inverter right there. All right, I guess one thing at a time, right? Okay. Well, how big is this inverter? Flip this up. 200 watt. That's not very much. Maybe I'll take that other inverter with me. Maybe I'll do all this on that table out there. Jupiter. Is this a good inverter? Where did I get this from? Do I even know? I don't even know where I got this from. How many watts is this one? All right, it says 1,000 watts. I guess we'll test that. Yeah, maybe I'll put this on there. All right. I'll grab some cabling and stuff. Get that all fixed up. Okay. Well, we'll see how that works. Cool. Because then I could probably like run little lights and things, because that right there is going to be a little small. Maybe I'll just go ahead and take both of these since I've got the cart. All right. I may or may not need some stuff. So, all right, let's take this. I should have brought the cart over here. Let's drive the cart around over here to this side. Wow. Get some more work done on that today. Yeah. Okay, put this in reverse. Put the deuce in reverse. Maybe I should just build these things out here and not build them over there. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know. I'll think on it. All right. And this one is 1,000 watts. So, bloop. Here's kind of like what these little boxes are. These little guys, let me see here. There's another guy that kind of did this a while back. It's a fishing channel, and I thought it was kind of cool that he did it. It was like a low buck build. This one here isn't going to be as cool and in-depth as his. If I can remember what the channel name is, I'll try to get it on here so you all can see it too. But what I'm going to do here, come on now, come off of there. I guess I could have these on the inside. Okay, I'll just leave them. This is for connecting to something else or to another battery or whatever. And I like to have those, you know, they can kind of do that, you know, after you get everything hooked up. So, all right, fine. I'll do it like that. I don't like not having a switch or anything to turn these off. Oh, sorry, inverter. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. Some of these. Ta-da! Yay. All right. Now I most definitely have to get this right. Okay, let me go look on one of my other batteries real quick. All right, again, a whole lot of stuff to cut, I'm sure. All right, what you want to do is, you see how this has got the little connector like this? I like doing this so that when so that if I have to move this battery around, if I have to move it around, I can easily just take it and, you know, take it in the house and plug it up or whatever, because the other end that it plugs into would look kind of like, would look like that. And see, red to red, black to black. That's the way I have them all set up here, but you know what? I don't know that that's, yeah, maybe that is correct. Yeah, for the battery side to be red and it to be hidden like this. So I took it off of the way my Harley's wired up with its like little trickle charger. And don't know what the name of this connector is, but if I remember, I can go ahead and drop it into the description and you know, tell you all what I got here. It was just Amazon. And no, there's no affiliate link or anything because, you know, why would there be? All right, so I'm going to do something like this with this battery too. Obviously the wires aren't going to be long enough. Can you all see what I'm seeing here? Let me see here. All right. There we go. All right. So I'm going to have to extend these wires a little bit. I'm probably just going to solder some extra wire to that and get that hooked up. Let's see. These here ought to reach like that. That'll be fine. Nice. And then this here should reach.
and I'll take these little connectors here, instead of putting them straight to the battery, I'll put them here at the inverter, which this inverter is totally different. So I hope that I can somehow mount that inverter on here without it looking too jankety jank. Yeah, maybe I'll do something like that. It's all about planning. I haven't done any of it. Alright, so if I sit that there like that, it'll have all the connections in the back, and those connections will be in the front. Just trying to see if there's these little screws down here, because I didn't do the greatest job of mounting this, and this is the cigarette lighter connection. So don't know if I want to keep that cigarette lighter connector. I guess so. It's a little more high amperage. And I've got another battery like this. I'm probably going to get 2 more before they go up in price, because they are nice. But I've got that other battery box over there. Anyways. Alright, what else do I need? Need solder. Need tape. Might need some more wire. That, or I could just have this hanging off of this like this and not have to bring it inside like that. Maybe I'll do that, because that's all going to connect anyways, and I won't have to lengthen that wire any. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll put some terminals on that. Cool. So maybe there's enough clearance for Clarence. Maybe. Alright. So there's that. And I've got the strap that'll go around it and hold it all together. Okay. Okay, this is kind of working. Alright. So I've already built all this, and I kind of wired it all together. I could draw you up a cheap little schematic, but basically red to red and black to black for everything. It's not super rocket science, but that's what it is. You know what? Before I go putting these on here, I think I'm going to decide how this is going to go on. Because if I put it like this, okay, then the wires won't reach. If I put it like this, then it's kind of over top of that, but I guess it doesn't look too jank like that. Okay, maybe I'll do that. I also have to find some screws that are small enough, and maybe some little what do you call them? Some screws that are small enough, and yeah, would almost like it like this though. Maybe that's what I'll do. Put it like that. Scoot it over. Just mount it just like that. Okay. Although it is kind of hard to find all the plugs are right on the front, and that's the most aesthetically pleasing. Trying not to be too nitpicky. I could put like a little piece of wood under there and kind of raise it a little bit, and then I can make sure to get all these feet, but I think I'll be really close anyways. So if I was to do this, barely gets the front and the back. I was just thinking like all of a few minutes ago, man, I'm glad it hasn't been windy and crazy out here today. There's some stuff I got to do for the wind shades, or for the solar shades, and you know, some tightening and some stuff like that, and lo and behold, now it's all crazy. Alright. This is just holding this on here to keep it from dancing around. There's two. Alright. I just now remembered where my other one of these is. The other one of these, man, I don't even know if this thing works, because I don't think I bought this. I don't know where this came from. The other one of these is, yep, I guess that's gonna hold. The other one of these is inside the 5-ton over there. Am I gonna put up Christmas lights in that thing this year? I might have to, huh? Let's go and get terminals on this so that I can get this part done too. Shoot, high speed. This thing says to use 2 gauge. Do I think I need to use 2 gauge? Let me see. I think this is 6 gauge. Maybe 8 gauge? Well, I guess we're going to find out if it's okay. I don't think it is, but we're going to find out. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this done. I really doubt that thing's going to draw 80 amps, but I guess I can hook up a meter to it later on and tell. Man, those solar shades are making some real noise against the metal of the building there. I'm going to have to fix that today, I hope. I think I'll get to it today. We'll see. Everything will probably be fine and I'll forget about it. And that's how it won't get fixed until next time I think about it. Alright, there's that. And then I'll put that one in there. On the negative side, there's that. If Will was watching this right now, he's probably having a heart attack by how willy-nilly I'm being here. Alright, so move all this out of the way here so y'all can see. Alright, so here's how I'm going to do the connections. This right here, these go to these little 12 volt like car type clips right here. So I want basically the best current, if you will. Oh, I gotta look here to see which one's red and which one's black. Great. Okay. This one here is going to a black wire, so I'm going to assume it's black. And this is one of those little overseas things. Oh, is it the right colors and stuff? Okay, I think it is. Okay. Well, hopefully this is right. All right. So this one has a bunch of tape on it, so I'm going to think that it's black. So I'm going to get that right there. What? Do I not have any nuts? Oh, I do. Yay. All right. I done thought that I lost them. Okay, so there's that. And then this one, I'm guessing is the red. All right. Okay. Now, this right here is the little clamp. But I think I'm going to put that on next after this, because you see how big that is? I want this to kind of hold that down. Maybe I'll do all the black ones first here. All right. Does that go on? That might need to be hollowed out a little bit. Yeah, that's a little tight. Okay. Well, it's good that we know that. Hold this here with some pliers, safety third. Ta-da! All right, perfect. Okay. All right, so that one, and then see this stupid thing right here. All right. So there's that, and then there's this. Okay. All right. We'll see how this all works. I'm not holding my breath, but hopefully well. Okay. And then this one. Right up against there, and then this one up against there, and then this one up against there. All right, make sure nothing's touching, because I don't want this thing to like really go off whenever I go to tap it to the battery here. I know there's an overcurrent protection on the battery, but it's never a good practice to just rely on that. That's also why I don't have any fuses or circuit breakers or anything else on this. Yeah, so this could go really bad or this could go really good. All right. Now I can't do this because it'll be the opposite. See? I can't test it with that, but we're going to test it with the real thing. All right. Okay. Let's see, will these little nuts and bolts go through here? Again, Will, I hope you're not watching. All right. Yep, those will work. And that one will work. Yay. Okay. All right. So, I think I was planning on putting it like this, if memory serves. I'll make sure this thing turned off. Okay, it is. All right. Here goes nothing. I kind of wish this was live so you all could see like if this thing explodes or not. Can you all see me there? Yeah, you can see. Bloop. tilt it up just a little bit. There you go. All right. Here we go. There's one. Fingers crossed. Just going to tap it on here and see what happens.
Kaboom!
Yes, Rico. Kaboom.
Okay, not bad. That was just the capacitors in the, what do you call it, in the inverter here. All right, so that's not too bad. All right. Just a little zap. Just a little zap zap. I guess I could have got a wrench. Probably not a bad idea. Okay. See what happens when I turn this on. Okay, the fan spun up for a second. Fan spun up for a second. Power's on. All right, let's plug something up. How about these lights? All right. I don't know if they're on or off. We'll see. Okay, I guess they're off. Turn them on. It's on. Y'all see those? Yeah, those are working. Okay. Fan's still not coming on, so I guess it's not hot enough. The wires aren't warm yet, so that's good. Alright, so that's cool. I don't even know where the hell I got this stupid thing from. Alright. Well, I guess I can go ahead and tighten these down then, since it looks like it works. Adjustable. Okay, so maybe like that. Yep. All right. Okay, feels tight. I don't mind working around like battery voltage and stuff. It's that amperage and the sparks that fly out. That's what makes me jump. It's like, ah! But I think we're okay. All right. What is keeping that from going down? There we go. Okay, just had to move the wires out of the way. And hopefully they're not hitting anything. Now I haven't hooked up the trickle charger that's on here, and it's kind of a moot point. I think it would be more of a draw on the battery than a help, because, well, this thing isn't for, I don't believe it is, isn't for LiFePo. So when I go to use it or whatever, it's not going to bring the battery all the way up to where it's got to go. It's going to constantly say that it's full even if the battery's not, because the lithium iron phosphate batteries charge at a higher voltage, or they show a higher voltage when fully charged, is what I should say, to be perfectly honest. All right, put that on the valve. All right, feed this through here. I really thought this is the way that's supposed to work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, there it goes. There we go. That's better. It really cinches down there when it's ready. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Let's do that again. A little bit of testing with the battery. Meant to do this yesterday, just didn't get around to it. Got the little inverter on here. Got a nice little heat gun. Looks pretty good. Electric drill. Maybe you need to do some remote soldering. You hear that? That's hot. But cool. I call this little experiment a success. Try to get this video up. I'll build the other one and replace all the lead acids.